Alright guys, welcome to my first video of my movie review, All-Star DZ7. And my first movie review will be Live, Die, Repeat, aka Edge of Tomorrow. Now this is a sci-fi action movie in which case it stars Emily Blunt and Tom Cruise. And Tom Cruise is this one guy where he's in the military but he doesn't want to be one of those people who want to fight on the front lines. And he's just basically these people who it's like propaganda. He does all that shit in order to get people to fight. And they're fighting against aliens who are basically invading Earth, and somehow, well, they're kicking our ass. And we finally got our first battle against them. And soon enough, he's forced into his first battle. And then something goes horribly bad, and he gets something happens to him which allows him, every time he dies, he goes back and repeats the same day over and over again. So now he needs to find a way to win this battle by dying over and over again. Now this time he just needs to find a way how to get through the battle in order to win, pretty much. In which case, this movie is a non-stop movie lover's dream. I'll give you that. Like, I was completely entertained by this movie. There's not a dull moment. There's not a moment which I was like, no, fuck. I was like, wow, you gotta be kidding me. No, I actually really love this movie. Like, this is like one of my favorite movies now. In which case, this is a great action movie. Everything's good. Even Tom Cruise, he does all this shit. He does all this shit. Even a part where he's just falling down like somewhat off a hill, and you could tell it's him physically falling down. Even Emily Blunt, she caught me up. Even she caught me off guard. First thing I saw her, I was like, wow, she's really lovely. But let's get away from that. But what I really like about this movie is that looking deep into it, the philosophy of it, it goes into that philosophy of, when you get into a situation and it doesn't go the way you want, and like you just wish you could redo it again, which you do get regrets. In which case, it's like it is. You live through a situation, then in case you want to die, so you could relive it again. But this time, do it right. But if another thing fucks up again and you realize that, you just want to die again and do it all over again, make sure it gets it all right. Or you do some experimenting on it, in which case, what if you weren't there and you went to go do something else? But it's pretty cool though. Like, it does kind of live off that. It kind of gives me that philosophy of life, in which case, yeah, you just want to make the same situation perfect and over again. It's like when you want to meet. It's like when meeting a girl for the first time, and you just want to and you just want everything to be perfect, but you end up fucking up at the beginning or somewhere during that part, and you just want to, like, I wish I could just relive life again. That's what this basically movie does, and basically it's Tom Cruise who does that. In which case, yeah, I really love that. I really love that part of the movie. I don't know if that's what the whole moral of the movie was about, but to me that is, and that's why I really love this movie. It's a really touching movie, and I gotta really admit that, like, it really did bring me out. It's like, and this is just the second time I watched this movie. Like, it's really, really better than the first time I saw it. I remember the first time I saw it, I liked it, but that was back in the day when I didn't really pay attention to movies. Like, I was just watching it like with my mind turned off and wasn't really paying attention to what they said. But now I'm just like, I was completely locked in this movie from the beginning to end. Like, this is a non-stop thrilling movie. It never stops to entertain. It never gets old. And I know what you guys are thinking. Like, if every time he dies, he's gonna start over again at the same place, same time where it was. And I know after a while things get boring, but honestly, no. In this movie, they find a way to keep it interesting. Especially especially they make it funny, and they toss a few comedy lines in there as well. Especially from Bill Paxton. Bill Paxton is also great in this movie. He delivers a lot of great comedy throughout this movie. Overall, this is a great action movie, a great sci-fi movie. I would recommend you guys having this on Blu-ray or DVD. I recommend Blu-ray, anyways. Overall, I'll give this movie a rating of a 9.5, aka I give it an A plus. Trust me, this is a movie you guys have to have. And if you have not seen this movie, I totally recommend this movie for you guys to have. And stay tuned for the next video, guys. And I'll see you soon. And thanks for watching me.